Today we try to put together an amateur USA basketball team who can medal in the Olympics. If you haven't yet, please share and subscribe to help grow the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Today's video is powered by SeatGeek. Get $20 off any ticket sold using promo code AITRIGHT on the SeatGeek app or website. The United States dominates the game of basketball, and this most recent team was filled with some star players, but low-key, they won a gold medal while the team wasn't really well constructed. In international competition, the USA really sends its absolute best in the youth FIBA games. I'm talking U16, U17, 18, 19. Since 2008, the USA youth teams competed in 22 international competitions and won gold in 20 of them. The Hoop Summit stars some of the best high school prospects from the United States against a team of the top high schoolers in the world, and the US is still 15-7. If the USA sends its absolute best to the Olympics, they're always going to be the prohibitive favorites. But what if the USA decided to go back to the old ways and send collegiate athletes and amateurs, a well-constructed and balanced team? How would the team look this year, and could they possibly medal? From the guard position, you need to be able to handle the ball, facilitate, knock down shots, and have good strength for international ball, or these older and stronger guards will look to post or cut towards the hoop on most possessions, taking advantage of their size and strength in a mismatch. Jaden Ivy out of Purdue is about 6'4", good athlete with size. Will have to adjust his game a bit, be more active to get others involved. Didn't shoot great from three this past season, but when the other team gives that space, use that to find cutters, use it to get ahead of steam to attack defenders, and finish at the cup. When Ivy isn't forcing, he's a pretty good shooter with takeover ability and a force to be reckoned with. Jizang is one of the better two-level shooters in college. At 6'6", he's someone who will benefit off of guys who can get to the basket like Ivy and play off of bigs who can really pass the ball. Jizang is also one of the better ISO players who can attack at will, making tough shots with a hand in his face. Kalyn Grady is 6'5", a combo guard who can run both guard spots. Aggressive, high IQ player who gives the team versatility, an electric scorer, and someone who can create for the team. He attacks at all three levels with and without the basketball, and not a liability on the defensive end, providing speed and a fast tempo, but knows when to slow pace and get the ball to the hot hand. Jaden Hardy is an absolute menace. Instant offense. He's the best guard in the 2021 recruiting class. His speed, athleticism, and ability to score at all three levels would be a tremendous asset in the international game. He plays with good pace, can shoot the ball, and can play both on and off the basketball. The big guard, wing position, is the most important spot in my opinion. The options here must be versatile, knockdown shooters, and should be able to guard the 1 through 4 if asked. At times, they'll be asked to initiate the offense and to take advantage of the mismatches they get presented with. Jalen Wilson out of Kansas is about 6'8", great on the wing, can be the off guard if needed to go big, athletic, long, can take advantage of slower players, can shoot the ball at a good clip, especially when given space. Wasn't very efficient this past year, but was asked to do a lot in his first year following a foot injury. With better players around him, he wouldn't feel he has to force on every possession. Baldwin Jr. is right around 6'10", and he's already one of the better shooters in the country. He has an underrated handle for his size. He'll be able to abuse most matchups. His jump shot itself will provide spacing for the guards. With his length defensively, he'll be able to handle most players that get thrown his way. With how smooth and effortless his game is, he makes basketball look way too easy sometimes. Amani Bates is a 6'9" wing who could do pretty much anything on the basketball court. When playing with better players, his game will only become more efficient and streamlined. He can shoot the ball well when not forcing. He'll be able to pick his spots better with spacing, being surrounded by better shooters and athletes. Chet Holmgren is a unicorn. Not many players like him come around. Highly skilled at 7 feet tall, can also handle and shoot the basketball like a guard. He's a fearless competitor. Playing him at the 4 or even the 3 would help him deal with some of the physicality from stronger players. High-level rim protector with his length and his timing. Now we have the bigs and the tweener bigs. These guys have to have the willingness to rim protect and rebound at a high level, be the anchor on both ends, and in switches, guys have to be able to stay in front of guards for about 4 to 5 seconds in time for defense to fully rotate. Paulo Banchero does have both American and Italian nationality, so he can go either way. Actually surprised he didn't play with Italy in these Olympics. Heard there was a chance that could be a possibility. But he's a 6'10", 6'11" big forward who could do so much on the basketball court. Has strength, has finesse, can handle the basketball, can shoot it, can get to the basket, rebounds like a madman, just a highly skilled prospect. Timmy brings some toughness, confidence, and leadership. The 6'10 forward center out of Gonzaga will be a nice addition to the team. Put up 19 points and 7 rebounds, he'd be a solid contributor. When playing teams with a slower big, Timmy can attack the rim, uses high IQ and quickness in the post area. Jalen Durant is a Chris Webber, Bam Adebayo type of player. 6'10 with good hands, athletic, elite in the pick and roll game when he's diving, can isolate himself on the block or mid-post and attack the rim with underrated speed and handle, or he can square up and hit a mid-range jump shot. A strong elite rebounder who won't get pushed around, even by bigger and older players. Hunter Dickinson is 7'2", 250 pounds. His length, good hands, strength, tenacity around the basket translates well to the international game. He's left-handed, finishes everything around the paint, and teams can't shrink the floor with so many good shooters and athletes on the outside. Getting guys one-on-one in the post without secondary help, I think he would have a field day. This is a well-constructed team. If given a few months to gel, they can make some noise for sure. The team has speed, length, good size, toughness, and a group that collectively wouldn't be afraid of anyone. There are so many versatile pieces on this team that they could play small or big, fast or slow, and still have a good enough game plan to figure out how to come out with wins. Do you guys think they could compete for a medal or only get out of pool play? Or maybe not even that? Here's the difference. No other country could even come close to construct a team of amateurs like this who could possibly compete in the Olympics.
Dan Dockage can't guard me.